Hi guys, welcome back. I'm still with Beckham here at Miami. Freedom to dream. This team is doing it. Let's have a look into them. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Route 1 FM. Please leave a like on my socials at Twitter, at Instagram, and of course here on YouTube. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, Route 1 FM. I would like to also take my hat off to everyone who has been involved in the blackout over social media due to abuse. Very well done, very well supported. I am still supporting it, and we need to stamp it out big time. I have been on the other end of it. I have been obviously one who's been given abuse across any form of social media. It is wrong. It has brought me to a dark place, but I've seemed to come out of it now. So that's the serious bit over. Now let's get into the main bit. After 10 games now, I wouldn't expect to be offered a contract, but David Beckham did. Offered me a 3-year deal after a six month deal. So it's one of those things. And this is the reason why. The media predicted us to be 19th. We are lying in first position at the minute. Let's get the league tables up, because this is where it reads interesting. So, Supporter Shield, I'm sitting in second place at the minute. They just want us to finish top half. But in the regional conference, as you can just see right above my head at the minute, we are still top. 3 points ahead of New York Red Bulls. So we've only lost 2 games, we've drawn 2, we've won 9 out of 13, which is absolutely fantastic. As you can see in the Open Cup as well, we have just played Houston Dynamos, which we just won 2-0. Obviously, let's have a look at where we left off. So, where we left off was against Toronto. We then had a game against New York City FC, and we didn't draw at all. We wanted to draw. We lost 1-0. So Parks with the goal there. We then had a game in the league against Columbus Crew, and of course your main man Gonzalo Higuain bags a couple, which is really good. In the Open Cup game, we then had a Birmingham Legion, which we won 2-1, surprisingly. It was quite a hard game, actually. Matuidi getting on the score sheet there with his first goal of the season, I believe. Yeah, that is. And Robbie Robinson getting on the score sheet. We then had a game finishing off May against Philadelphia Union, and we lost 2-1, but it was a screamer from Ryan Shawcross in there. We then had a game against Seattle. Not much to say here, a 0-0 draw. Orlando City then come in, and or we went to Orlando, shall I say, and we won 2-0. I'm not going to be able to get the goals for that, so that's a shame. Let's get the New England Revolution game. So here we go, away from home. We had goals from Theo Zidane and Gonzalo Higuain. So apart from a Bundy consolation, it was a really entertaining game. So in a way, a lot of injuries causing this, which was leaving my squad very thin. So it's something I've got to look at. I've got to look at obviously some of the youngsters coming in from Fort Lauderdale's youth team. I'm just doing something. So we thought we'd give Theo Zidane a start. Literally AMC role. Just giving like Pizarro a bit of a rest as well, because we're going to need him in the future. Because we, as you can see, just to over my shoulder, that we lose Lewis Morgan. So, which is going to cause a little bit of problems. But Matuidi, that is the player. He is absolutely stunning. He's scoring, he's setting up goals, he's getting himself assists after assist after assist. He is pulling the strings in that midfield, which is brilliantly, which is what we want. Here we go with the highlights. Look at this, nails into Morgan. Morgan into between, little cutback, and Theo just rifles it in. And we're going to give you, there we go, Miss Miami there, cheering the boys on. If you want a name, want to give her a name, feel free, leave a comment below. Here we go, Shawcross. It's going to cross it in, and Higuain with a little flick. Miss Miami can come out again. She's celebrating for the team. What a result there. 2-1, and then of course they get a consolation penalty. What more can you do? Guys, we beat New England Revolutions 2-1. So that's that game. We then had Houston Dynamos, as I said, in the build-up, looking at all the competitions. George and Pizarro getting on the score sheet there. Fantastic. I ain't going to bother looking at transfers because I've not bought anyone in. I've not pre-signed anyone. So we've still got Harvey Neville coming in. Harvey Neville. But finance-wise, I'm still looking good. About 7.5 million there, just over. Overall balance, I'm looking good. I'm losing a bit of profit, so I'm making a loss each month, but not that bad. I can claw that back with competitions. I reckon about 1 million, but I can definitely claw that back. In the way of projections, now, obviously at the end of 21 season, they want us to, I reckon, 27 million on the big one. Obviously going at the end of 2022 and end of 2023, it looks like it's going to be another 20 million and another 10 million. So I've got to do something about the finances here at Miami. I've asked the board for a couple of situations with youth facilities, making them better training facilities. So we can only hope that the board and David Beckham goes with that. Looking at the squad, obviously our top goal scorer is Gonzalo Higuain. He's got five goals in all competitions. So I'm not having a regular scoring amount. Looking at the amount of games that he's playing, so 13 games, 5 goals. I need to get him more prolific. But is that because of his age? Is it? So that's something that I've got to look into. Robbie Robinson there, he's literally started 4 games but come off the bench in 10 for 10 of them, and he's got 4, so he could be, I'm trying to make him better than what he is. Everyone's been extremely good and perfect. Look at morale there. We look at assists, obviously there is only one man you've got to look at, and that's Matuidi. So in 16 games he's got himself 1 goal but 8 assists. Pellegrini behind there with 6 assists. Morgan in there with 4. He's doing well with goals as well. He's getting 4 and 4. So I haven't got a really prolific strike force, but this is maybe why is how I'm looking at it, and that is probably the formation I've got set up. So I've got 4 at the back. So I've got wing backs that will set on wing back support with both CDX central defenders on defensive. I've got George in a anchorman role, shall we say? Is that anchorman? Yeah, anchorman role on defend, sitting in there with Matuidi being the deep line playmaker on support. Behind, obviously, then the front 3 with an inverted winger, an inverted forward, and an AM behind an advanced forward. So I'm giving them a little bit of options. So we're doing well. It's custom fluid, counter-attacking way, and that's how we are getting our results. So it's looking really good. Looking at squad depth, if I can get the screen up, it's one of those where it can be better than what I could be. A left back will be needed. I can take him out of there actually, but a left back could be needed because I'm a bit light there. So I've got options, but left back is the one that I need to look at. Coaching staff, I can go with more recruitment team if I wanted to, but we're just gonna leave it there, see how we do. Um, Looking at obviously the team, the core group, if you know what I mean. Everyone's feeling good. I'm getting a good response from it. The hierarchy side of things, you look at Matuidi and Higuain, they are the team leaders. They are the both like from Juventus. They are absolutely stunning. So they're doing well. Obviously, I may even put the armband on one of them. It may look like it. Gonzalo Perez is in there as a captain, with Shawcross as vice captain. Perhaps I do what they've done this year in IRL and make four of them captains, so I can look at Matuidi and Higuain as well. It's an option, guys. Like I said, we are doing well at the minute. We are top of the league, second in the Supporters Shield. Who knows where this goes? I like to say, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. Even if it's just to name Miss Miami. This is Miss Miami now. What should her name be? That is the big question. So we can obviously make her a fixture in the video. Yeah. Get on my socials at Route1FM on Twitter, Instagram, and of course I'm here on YouTube. You can catch all my details in the description, in my bio on the channel. Get in touch with me. Let's have fun. Like I said, no matter what you call it, football, soccer, football, it is a community. We are all together. We all love the game. Just remember that. And also support the cause of stopping the abuse online. They don't. Professional players don't need it. Even us YouTube creators, we don't need it as well. We do this for fun, for social, to obviously broaden our own horizons, should we say. We give it a go. I have to admit, I'm not the most competent person on here. I try and make do with what I've got. I try to give you a bit of entertainment, but let's get behind the movement. Let's stop all the abuse. I'll catch you next time.